Hey guys, welcome back. I'm top music attorney, Miss Krystle, and as you know, we've been covering Tom MacDonald's music videos, and kind of getting into his career, why he stayed independent, which has been great because it very much parallels why I started this channel and trying to help independent artists. I want to see independent artists stay independent and to be successful. But as I've been learning more now about Tom's career, I've come to find that his significant other, Nova Rockafellers, is kind of not just her own artist and powerhouse, but she is the dynamic duo with Tom. She helps in the creation of his music videos. She's shooting them, she's editing them, she's helping with set design. And I definitely love that because it's very similar to what I do in my own project. I am an independent artist, and with my significant other, he helps with the shooting and the editing, so he's kind of my Nova. And so I just love what they're doing, so I had to go in, learn a little bit more about Nova, pick out one of her videos so I could react to it. So with that being said, today I'm giving you a lawyer's reaction to Nova Rockafellers Hey You music video. Let's jump into it. Hi guys, I'm top music attorney Miss Krystle. I'm an entertainment attorney, public speaker, and creator of the Top Music Attorney School for artists and record labels. I'm the owner of Dukes Up Records, and most importantly, I'm an independent artist. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss my weekly videos giving you my best tips on the music business, industry news updates, and teaching you how to stay legally protected.
Let's go.
Took the knife out of back and she cut through her wrist. Everything hurt, didn't want to exist. She was faded and lost, she became the abyss. I was born in the blood with the name on my lips.
So Nova's talking about being born in blood, and she mentioned, the cutting of wrists and was kind of talking in the third person. I know Nova has talked on her blog about struggling with mental health issues and just being in a really bad place, and in large part to the struggle that she was having as a result of some issues with her record label, where she was at in her career, which we'll talk about, but I think that's what she's referencing.
What other you want from me? Y'all don't even know Nova Lee. I'm back for everything they stole from me. Stop telling me who I'm supposed to be. They want broke Nova, they want sad Nova, they want all the smoke.
All right, so stop telling me who I'm supposed to be. So again, I don't know if this is a reference to her record label, but very often when you work and sign with other companies, especially a record label, their job is to tell you who you're supposed to be. Their job is to tell you why you need to do this, dress a certain way, sound a certain way, and it's because they know best. They're the business. They are the investors. They're the ones who are funding this and trying to make it a success in most instances. But that means usually that the artist gets crushed as far as their creative vision and what they want. And so one of the big things, especially when we're working with young artists through my law firm, because we represent a lot of independent artists, and one thing that we talk about is defining what kind of artist you want to be. And trying to find that as early as possible, because as soon as you start adding new people into your project, set aside the record label. Let's say it's a manager. Someone's going to come in and they're going to have opinions about what you should do and what's going to be successful, because you want to be successful, right? That's the whole point of why you are kind of putting your music out, that you want people to hear it. So it's really important that you try to kind of find that identity in yourself as an artist as soon as possible, because then you got to hang on to it for dear life, and you can't let anyone come in and change who you're going to be artistically.
Tell I rap Nova, they want cute Nova, they want bad Nova, they want all the things they can't have Nova. I'm a new Nova, I'm a rich Nova, I'm a start a fire, key, a whip Nova. I'm the same Nova, I'm insane Nova. You won't ever change Nova. I'm a grave digger, I'm a flamethrower, I'm a pretty with no makeover. I'm a diamond chain around a violent brain, trying to hide the pain before it takes over. It ain't safe, y'all.
A diamond chain around a violent brain. I like that. I'm enjoying the edit as well. That's one thing that I really love about particularly Tom's videos that I've seen is the specific editing style that she uses, not just the cinematography, not just kind of how they capture the vision, but how she pulls it together in that final edit. And I know from my personal projects and how my producer, my editor that I referenced, that Orko, when he edits our projects, it's really a gut thing. I've had so many editors that I've worked with, and it's just kind of the editor needs to know creatively what the vision is, and they just get it or they don't. And I feel like with Nova, she just has this insanely great creative aspect to what she does as an artist.
Hey
So she took her style from someone that she killed. I'm taking that to mean the symbolic, I've now killed myself. That old version of who I used to be artistically, what she was doing at that time is now gone, and she's now this new person. And look, what we go through as artists translate in our personal lives as well. And so I'm sure that she's gone through this incredible transformation in who she is as a person as well. Now, in case you guys didn't catch that, the word fuck was just muted in the video. Now, I don't know if it's in the actual song still, but the reason she likely did that is because on YouTube, if you are trying to monetize your content, meaning you can make ad revenue from people watching the video, you have to be careful because YouTube terms and policies are stringent and super vague and they don't like curse words. So in the spirit of, we know that Nova is independent, she's doing her thing, she's making her money. So more than likely she did that. And then of course for your audience as well, if she has a younger audience that listens to her, then maybe this makes it a little bit more accessible for those young children.
And I'm always taking money to the heart, Nova. I'm a supernova, money stupid Nova. Get a bag and never lose a Nova. I'm slim Nova, I'm woo Nova. Kill the old me, I'm the true Nova.
She said, I'm a slim Nova, I'm a woo Nova, so I'm taking that as maybe she's been artistically influenced by Eminem, Wu-Tang Clan. That's what I'm taking it from the lyrics. I like contacts. Contacts on women are just always gonna get me. They look great. Do you like my style? I stole it from someone I killed, right? So we went back and said it seems that it's this kind of symbolic, the death of her old self, but she got her style from that person as well. So I feel like this is something, this beautiful thing that a lot of artists go through, this evolutionary process of, you do kind of find yourself early on. I think you naturally know what your tendencies are, what you want to do. And then as you kind of go in your career, labels come in, managers come in, and mentors come in, and they'll guide you. And sometimes they guide you onto different paths that you don't necessarily want to be on. And so for me, I know that when I started in my teens, my natural writing tendencies and producing tendencies were in the realm of dark pop. And as I kind of went through my career, I started trying different stuff, right? More mainstream pop, like EDM music, and that was great. But that was because of who I was working with and their influences on me. And so over the years, I started to kind of draw back towards that dark pop sound. And that's kind of now what I'm doing. And so in the same kind of way, you grow, you evolve, but sometimes you find your way in a 360 back to where you started. Pick up the phone when they call, and she said, Dear Nova. So it's like a note to herself. It's hard. It's hard to accept help, especially when you get into these really dark places. And we all go through it just as people on this planet, but I feel like artists are kind of even more prone to kind of mental health issues and just feeling incredibly lost, especially because you end up going on these paths of, I'm going to be, a rock star. And especially if you say, I want to be independent and I want to do this by myself. And now you have family and friends who are doubting you, who are saying, what are you doing? Why don't you go get that 9 to 5 or go to school, go to college? And so it can be a very difficult path for anybody. But I think to her point of just pick up the phone. If someone wants to help, accept that help and help yourself.
Hey, how are you doing? I'm good.
So on Nova's website, she has a blog and she has a few articles where she's talking about her time being signed with a major record label. And she even posted her calendar of what she was doing every day. And she had sometimes multiple writing sessions almost every single day. I mean, this girl was working. And that is such an exciting stage in your career to be at, because I'm sure you're working with a ton of new people, you're meeting your heroes, and there's a lot of excitement. And to her point, in one of her articles, she just talked about, well, of the hundreds and hundreds of songs that I wrote, only a few were actually ever released by the record label. Because at the end of the day, the record label is the gatekeeper and ultimately is the decision maker on what gets released, right? What kind of music videos are you doing? And she talks about how she just felt like she ended up being this watered down version of herself. And then these huge budgets were being paid on these music videos. And she just goes, it's kind of ridiculous now. I'm shooting these videos, including for Tom, that are just getting tens of millions of views. And, we spent like $2,000 on them, and we own our cameras and we build our sets. And so, first of all, I love that she's kind of putting herself out there and sharing her story, because it's going to help a lot of other artists who feel scared. The reason why a lot of artists want to go sign with record labels is because they feel like the label is the solution. The label knows how to do the marketing and how to put you on, tour and to get you collaborations. But at the end of the day, record labels are just people. And what I think Nova and Tom have found is that you actually can do all of this yourself, but you got to put in the work. You can't say, I'm just going to, get in the studio once a week for an hour and just magically expect that everything's going to happen. You have to be working 18-hour days every single day for 10 years, and then you'll be an overnight success. She's got a smile, so she's happy now. And I definitely believe that's the case, and I'm very happy for her that her and Tom have been able to find and build their own kind of little empire. That's what this is. They are essentially their own record label. They do everything themselves, or if they have to pull in people, they can just hire them and pay them, but they're gonna own their music. They're gonna own their projects. On these end credits here, we see shot, directed, and edited by Nova Rockafeller, just killing it again, produced by Tom MacDonald. Now, I don't know if that's a credit for the music. I know that he produces his music as well, but in any case, I think the song was great. I loved the visual. I think that they did a really nice job collectively once again. And you guys had said, I should reach out to Nova and to just see if I could help her with her record deal. It sounds like that kind of is over. I don't know what the scenario is, but feel free to share this video with her. I, of course, would be more than happy to talk to her, to talk to Tom, whatever they need help with. As you guys know, I'm a real music attorney. I spent $200,000 to get my degree so I could be here to now teach you all this stuff and so you can protect yourselves. I did this because I wanted to be able to protect myself in my career, but then I started this channel so that I could just offer you guys free information to help you with your careers about contracts and copyright and trademarks and everything in between. If you are looking for extra help, I have my Top Music Attorney School, which you can check out at topmusicattorney.com. I have all kinds of free courses for independent artists, but also for independent artists who want to start their own music business, who want to be their own record label. So be sure to check out those free courses and get started today. If you're interested in checking out a little of what I'm up to in the dark pop realm, be sure to search Miss Krystle on all music platforms. Don't forget to come say hi on social media. I'm at Top Music Attorney. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe, turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss any videos from your new favorite redhead. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm Miss Krystle. Bye.